3.5% growth last financial year, largely on account of recovery in manufacturing, construction activities. The industry sector is projected to contribute 26.8% to our GDP. The agriculture sector is expected to grow by 4.3%, largely as a result of growth in food and cash crop production, livestock, as well as recovery in fishing. This is the same rate at which the agriculture sector grew last year. The sector contributed 24.1% to the total economic output. Now I turn to pricing. Madam Speaker, in the second half of the financial year 21-22, however, there has been a significant increase in prices for some of the essential commodities and services. These include laundry soap, bar soap, petrol and diesel, cooking oil, some food crops items such as wheat, sugar, potatoes, and onions. Educational services and building materials such as cement and steel have also experienced price increases. As a result, the overall inflation has increased considerably from 2.7% in January 2022 to 6.3% in May 2022, causing considerable discomfort among the public. Madam Speaker, this recent increase in prices of essential commodities is a result of events that have occurred outside Uganda. These are the effect of COVID-19 restrictions across the world, which disrupted supply chains, which has consequently caused a shortage of intermediate raw materials used to produce some essential commodities. In the recent past, the global economy has faced high shipping costs arising from limited availability of containers and higher fuel prices, altogether leading to supply shortages. 3. The full opening of the economies globally following relative containment during the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown has led to a rapid rise in aggregate demand for a number of fast-moving goods, beginning with oil. Yet production levels have been constrained by COVID-19 restrictions. 4. The situation has been worsened by the Russian-Ukraine conflict, which has further disrupted the supply of oil, cereals such as wheat, maize, sunflower oil, as well as essential metals like aluminum and nickel. The two countries are major producers and exporters of these commodities. Madam Speaker, appropriate measures to curb the rising prices in the short, medium, and long term will be implemented. These measures include 1. Supporting farmers to grow more fast-maturing food and oil seeds to ensure sufficient domestic supply. 2. Maintaining a market-based determination of prices to support a continuous supply of goods and services. This is intended to ensure that demand does not outstrip supply. 3. Expediting improvement of alternative fuel import routes across Lake Victoria to avoid possible unnecessary supply disruptions. 4. Using appropriate fiscal and monetary policies to mitigate the impact of price shocks. 5. Construct additional fuel storage infrastructure in the medium term and stock them adequately. And 6. Expediting commercial oil production and development of the oil refinery. Madam Speaker and colleagues, government cannot influence price levels whose changes are driven by external shocks that are outside this control. We will therefore not be applying measures which can lead to long-term and painful distortions in the economy. For example, persistent shortages of goods, hoarding, and black markets. Exchange rate development. Madam Speaker, over the past year, the Uganda shilling initially strengthened against the US dollar, appreciating by 2.3% between April 2021 and April 2022. This appreciation was on account of higher dollar inflows from our exports, foreign direct investment, and foreigners buying government treasury bills and bonds. However, the shilling has experienced significant depreciation pressures since March 2022 on account of concerns arising from the Ukraine-Russian conflict and related sanctions, as well as rising interest rates in advanced economies. The shilling depreciated by 1.7% month on month on average in the 3 months to June 2022, and by 6.7% against the US dollar between June 2021 and June 2022. The Bank of Uganda is taking appropriate measures to avoid volatile fluctuations, but not preventing the exchange rate movements. Interest rates. Madam Speaker, commercial bank lending rates for shilling-denominated loans marginally declined to 18.8% in the 10-month period of April 2022, down from 19.1% in the same period in the previous year. Reduction in lending rates occurred in the transport and communication, building, mortgages, construction, and real estate, and personal and household loans sector. Now, external sector performance. Madam Speaker, total export receipts of goods and services amounted to US dollars 5.74 billion in the 12 months to April 2022, down from 6.2 billion in the previous 12 months. Merchandise exports reduced by US dollars 858 million the same period. However, coffee receipts increased by US dollars 279.5 million to US dollars 811 million in the same period. Madam Speaker, private sector imports of goods have increased significantly to US dollars 6.4 billion in the year of April 2022 from US dollars 5.0 billion in previous 12 months. This increase is attributed largely to investments in the oil and the gas sector. For the same reason, foreign direct investment has rebounded strongly to US dollars 1.3 billion in the year April 2022 from US dollars 892 million in the same period a year before. Uganda's international reserves at the end of April 2022 increased to US dollars 4.54 billion, equivalent to about 4.6 months of imports. This was an increase from US dollars 3.54 billion as at April 2021. Fiscal performance. Madam Speaker, the revenue collections target in the financial 21-22 budget was shillings 22.425 trillion. Total revenue collection is now projected at shillings 21.486 trillion. This represents a shortfall of shillings 939 billion. And I will tell you a story ahead what this effect has got on our planning. Despite this revenue shortfall, domestic revenue collection this financial year has improved compared to last year. This has been on account of improved tax administration and increased economic activity following the full reopening of the economy in January 2022. Madam Speaker, total government expenditure excluding domestic debt